This was captured using one of our HDMI LED dark field microscopes, not actually at the maximum level of magnification that's possible with a microscope. This is just using the 40 times objective, but we can see these patterns very, very clearly. Now, this is an example or a sample from a client, a shedding event, quite a significant shedding event, and the blood sample is about 2 hours old. So the blood has been allowed to sit on the slide for 2 hours, where these structures started emerging. We're looking at this long strand-like structure running across the sample, and very interesting to see all the white blood cells attached to the structure, attempting to break it down. So that shows, on a positive note, it shows that the immune system is actually identifying and recognizing these structures as foreign. But we've watched these white blood cells over the course of several hours, and they don't really seem to make any significant impact on these patterns. Now, in addition to the strands that we're seeing, we're also seeing a high number of these dots that are moving around actively, also concentrated in specific areas in the sample. Now, this is not something that we have seen before in pleomorphism. Patterns like symbiotic phase, things like biofilm, have very different appearances or appear in a different type of way in dark fields, and very important to be able to actually differentiate between pleomorphic patterns and these patterns that are connected to synthetic elements in the blood. Now, there are a range of other anomalies that have also been connected to post-COVID complications and things like vaccine injury and shedding. And all of those patterns are also covered in the training course. But this video here illustrates this particular type of pattern, showing these long strands that develop in the sample if the sample is allowed to stand. Many of these patterns that we are seeing in these cases are not there in fresh samples. They're also not visible at all with bright field microscopy. So one really needs to have a high magnification, high contrast professional dark field system to allow you to see these structures. Also, many practitioners are not seeing them because, as I mentioned, they're not visible in fresh samples. Most of these patterns only develop after some time. So if the blood has been allowed to break down slowly over the course of 2 or 4 hours. So the patterns here are typically connected to post-COVID type of complications and cases, and being able to see this in a sample allows us to then track these patterns after treatment to then see what type of combinations actually work, and this has been helpful in actually developing effective treatment strategies for these particular cases.